do, he runs the school and he has another side business. Because one thing people need to understand, even when you get married, each one has their own vision and they have their own dream. And you cannot kill a dream to melt it to your dream. And that's why so many women are totally unhappy, because they had a dream perhaps to go and do catering. They wanted to do something, but their husband said, "Oh, I have a shop. We have to turn it into a wholesale. So you're stuck next to me selling in the shop." It becomes a wholesale, and so their dreams die. Dream dies in any person. They begin to wither. Joy withers, freshness withers. The marriage follows, and it begins to drop down. But now what we do, we each have our dreams. Him, he loves education, he loves school. My first degree was education, but I'm not that a patient person. To sit in class, I'm a very good teacher in literature, and my subjects were being performed with excellence. And I'll teach you and you'll pass. But the rest of the day, I'm sitting in a staff room, waiting for a lesson to go to a class. You get what I'm saying? My mind used to be in Kitui. I'm thinking of how I can bring in goats. You get what I'm saying? And sell them here. And at times I look at the students, I'm thinking, this one is healthy. If it was a goat, I would convert it to this. So I decided, let me follow my dreams. For him, he will sit and do. He has a focus. Again, as I said, he's structured. Very, very, very structured. And he works within a structure. I do not work within a structure. And I don't like anything that holds my time. No, I want to be as free as a molecule. I want to know I can change to whichever form anyhow. So what I did, we left now him to manage the school. He has got the bills he pays. For me, I have my businesses as well. And I run several businesses and also pay my part of the bills. But you have a common vision. And the common vision is investing in land. Yeah, so as much as each one of us may have, your own, even when, let's say there is money, there is a windfall, we'll all agree we are going now to put into this property, we are going to buy this piece of land, and perhaps you're going to do A, B, C, D. Mainly our main investments for now has been about land and more land. So when there is more money, usually it's about which other piece of land can you invest in. Yeah, so he has his account, I have my account. The school account still reads joint, though he visits it alone. I sign the check. I sign the check. And at times businesses borrow from one another. There are times one account will borrow. There's a time he will lend to one of my businesses, and there are times I lend to his, but from now I'll be charging an interest. So, yeah, no, you see, that's also business. I've just thought about it. So, when you do that, you realize you're able to nurture your own vision. When it comes to individual goals, he cannot do the things I do. They're like craziness to him. They need, they need somebody who will keep up to it. But you see, I enjoy it. I like life on the edge. The risk that takes you life right on the edge. Either make it or I break it. But the beauty when I'm doing all that, I know at least there's some safety, Even if I crash, he has some finances and he pays most of the bills. So, yeah, so mainly that's how we manage our finances. Some time back when we'd get some lump sum together, we were only perhaps running the school. We'd sit and work on it, and it would be like, this is your money, this is your saving, this is for the children, this is to pay the bills, and this is not for a saving. But God now matured us from there to a place where you can get something for an investment. Yeah.
One of the greatest challenges we had when we got married was we would not allow anyone to talk. She's talking, I'm talking. And I think that is one of the greatest battles in any marriage, whereby you find somebody is just talking and the other one is talking, and so nobody is hearing. So we had to, we had to put some of what we call good behavior into marriage, assuming there is always a third party who is mediating in between. And so that is one of the ways. We've not, from the time we went for counseling, we've never looked for somebody to come and mediate our issues, because we discovered the more you expose yourself to friends, they will know you at that particular time when you're having your challenges, but when you're better, they are left with an image of the fight that you had. So as much as we can, we try to do and handle our conflicts together.
There's one thing I would add from the perspective of a woman. Men are very good at ignoring conflict because I feel it doesn't make sense. And those are what we call a lot of internal turmoils, unresolved conflicts in many marriages. Because when a woman raises an issue, she wants to put it to an end. And so most men will say, this one, I won't even discuss it. Do you know what it does? It opens a door for suspicion. And it opens a door in her heart that makes her start actually looking for clues and facts. Because she wants to build up a case. And there's nothing more dangerous than when a woman wants to build up her case. She'll even hire private detectives. And she'll build up her case. And you find so many marriages are breaking because somebody just felt like it doesn't make sense. It may not make sense to one party, but the party that raises that up made a lot of sense. Ignore it for that moment, but come up with a solution later. Don't entirely ignore an issue. Whether it's the man who raises it, whether it's the woman who raises it, don't entirely ignore it. You may ignore it for now, but handle it later when at least the temper is a bit sober. And I'll also say there's some gray areas. There are gray areas where you'll not agree. When it comes to women, they're not able to handle unresolved conflicts. Because for women, unresolved conflicts will bring chaos from the bedroom to the kitchen to anywhere. Yeah, because I think we are created for internal peace and security. And if especially the conflict circulates around security, it could be financial. For him, you'd say, but I don't waste money. It's true, it's a fact, he does not. But I'm talking in general. Yes, I would wonder then where did the money go? And I would keep asking. Now, others that may arise may actually be about time. The way women ask about time, where have you come from? It's late. She's not asking because she thinks you are with a mistress. Mainly, she's asking because she's concerned about security and about your safety. The mother instinct in a woman lives forever. Whether it's with a man, whether it's with colleagues, whether it's with whoever, they want to ensure everybody is safe, everybody is warm, everyone is fed, everyone is taken care of, all around. And so when you ask the husband, and if to the man, they define it like an attack. You're attacking me. Where should you ask me have come from? And perhaps they've just been with friends, nothing more. But then he ignores that one and he says it was just around the corner. And for a woman, you know, around the corner is where the watchman stays. So you're actually not around the corner because you're not with the watchman. And it breeds suspicion. So I want to add to what he said. Yes, you ignore conflict, but postpone the solution for later. Yeah. The tours have made us wiser, made us sharper, equipped us for where we are now in life.
I find I'm enjoying my sleep for too long. She would come back again and say, here's your tea. And I've just gotten started to
now, serving him tea in bed, it's romantic. You'd get so irritated and I would see it.
Because I wanted to sleep.
But I needed company.
So I value sleep, but at the right time. Now, the second way I recharge is by exercising. I like going for jogging. I also do taekwondo. I have been doing that for very, very long. I'm actually planning to start a gym for young people, just train young people, taekwondo. And the third one, which is my very serious passion, I only do it when I'm relaxing, I only do it when I'm happy, is painting. I love to paint, especially sunscapes, moonscapes, landscape. That is my joy. When I do a painting, I'm totally absorbed into it and I will not be distracted. If I start a painting, I never do it until tomorrow. I have to finish the painting when I start. If it take me 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, I will sit until I see the painting is complete. So that is some of the ways I recharge. And of course, talking. When you talk to people, young students, to inspire them, also couples, these single people. When I talk, I love it. When I share my experiences and the knowledge to somebody, that relaxes me. Yes.
But I think I love cooking. I love baking. And I love events. When I have an event like a wedding or a birthday or whatever event at Kibali Gardens, and I know the date is drawing close, we're either doing the decor, the food, or just the grounds. It gives me a high. It just gives me a high. You know, it just makes me very excited because I love beauty. I love fabric. I like working with fabric. So I want to imagine what colors are we blending with what. I love flowers. So I want to see them, you know, I want to see the life out of the flowers. I love beauty and I love cooking. Anything that will deal with fabric, flowers, and food, it recharges me. Every Thursday, I go to the market to buy flowers for the house. And when I'm arranging the flowers, my life is done. I'm very, very happy. I also like connecting. There are times we'll just come to Kibali and come with friends. We have lunch, we sit, talk, and laugh. No responsibility. Yeah, it's very rare. But I create time because I'm so busy, very busy. But when I do that, I really love that.
You have to purpose to work out your marriage. And you also have to realize that you didn't marry a perfect person. That person has got weaknesses. And looking at those weaknesses, you've got to prepare yourself for a lot of forgiveness along that marriage. And the other thing is, for marriage partners, whatever you believe, you got to pray. Pray for one another. Take a lot of time praying for one another and speak the right words. Even if it's a hopeless situation, keep on speaking, whether it is openly or in the secret. Keep on speaking the words that you would want to see your spouse become. Then eventually that will be.
Work at adding value to the other person. Let it not be self-centered. Have a vision, a corporate vision as a married couple, and work towards it. It keeps the marriage fresh. It airs it. You know, anytime you talk about how far have we gone with our goals, it's like fresh breath. And I keep telling them, attain it. Believe in your dream. Even if it looks like impossible, that's what should never be in any marriage. 2, when they purpose to do anything, nothing is impossible with them. And I keep telling them, keep dreaming on and be positive-minded.